a mobile app update, a huge update to the social planner, and more coming up in this week's weekly breakdown right now. Hey, what's up guys? It's Michael McAllister with another weekly breakdown. This week, first up, we've got fillable date fields as well as customizable fillable text fields on the proposals and documents function. So this is, for those of you guys that don't know, this is basically a DocuSign replacement. Now you have the ability to upload a document and then create custom text fields anywhere that you want on that document and send it out for signature. You can put obviously signature fields, you can put custom date fields. So now you have a little bit more flexibility in what types of fields you can put and where. Basically, they've opened it up to where it's fully customizable. So your LOEs, right? LOXs, depending on who you're talking to, but your letters of explanation, you've got your, any sort of 1003, like any document, anything that needs to be signed during the process, you can upload. Instead of having a DocuSign or a DocPanda membership, you upload it in here and send it out, and you have your DocuSign, your signature certification and all that stuff. It's all compliant from that sense. Obviously, check with your lender. I remember when I was when I was a broker, there was a particular lender that didn't like the signature system that I was using, so you'll want to double check that. But outside of that, really cool feature. Check it out. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, next up, a minor update, but it may be major for a couple of you guys. Opportunity custom fields, you have a little bit more customization now, specifically in how they show up on the opportunity or how they show up when you're editing the opportunity, more importantly, editing or adding the opportunity. So with contacts, you have the ability to reorder and organize your custom fields into folders and then reorder those folders in order to create like the flow in the contact that you want. So you might have, contact information at the very top, the agent that referred them to you, right under that, and then you'll hide their lead form data in a folder down here because you don't reference that as often. Whatever it is, you've had the ability to do that in contacts. Now you have the ability to do that with opportunity custom fields as well. So when you go into custom fields and you change to opportunities, you now have the ability to reorder those fields in a way that makes it aesthetically pleasing and flow nicely for you and your business. All right, next up, we have a huge update to the social planner, which is you now have the ability to post Reels to Facebook. So if you don't know, Reels are Facebook's short form video content. The vertical format, kind of like a TikTok, right? You've got YouTube has theirs, TikTok has theirs, Facebook and Instagram, both, I think they both call them Reels. Well, now you have the ability to post Reels to Facebook. So if you're creating short form video content, now if you're paying attention inside the planner, you have the ability to post to TikTok, to Instagram, and to Facebook, all in a native format for that platform. So really cool feature. If you're creating short form video content, you definitely should be using the social planner. All right, next up, another pretty cool feature, not major, but a cool feature nonetheless. You now have the ability to add buffers of time before appointments as well as as well as after appointments. So it used to be, for some reason, you only had the ability to add buffers after your appointment. Well, now you have the ability to say, hey, I need 15 minutes on my schedule before every appointment. And it'll make it so that when somebody goes to schedule on your calendar, they won't be able to access a time slot unless it has a free 15 minutes before that for you to do what you need to do, whether it's travel, whether it's review your notes, whether it's to go to the bathroom, whatever it is. If you need a buffer 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes before your appointment, you now have the ability to do this inside of calendars. So I say this probably twice a month. Just one more reason to get rid of Calendly and pull everything inside of your HighLevel account. All right, guys, last update for you guys is a mobile app update based on the release notes, not anything that you guys are gonna be like wowed and floored by. However, I have heard of some bugs with the previous app update that where this is supposed to fix all of those, right? And so supposed to all of those are, put asterisks on both of those. We'll see, right? The mobile app works really well. They're constantly releasing new features and new ways of interacting with it. Again, this one doesn't seem like like a huge update, but because of the update that they did recently, that was a bigger one. There were some bugs that they wanted to get fixed. They got that fixed. That is out. So make sure you check the App Store, Google Play Store, whatever platform you've got. Make sure you check it and have the most recent up-to-date version of Lead Connector installed on your device. All right, with that, guys, that is this week's weekly breakdown. Stay tuned for next week's. Every week, you should have gotten an email. If you didn't get an email update about our weekly breakdown, then comment in the group, drop your email address, shoot us a message, whatever you got to do. We'll get you on the email newsletter that comes with that weekly breakdown so that you don't have to go into Facebook once a week for what we know is your highlight of your social media interaction every week. So that being said, until next week's weekly breakdown, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you at the top.